Hello guys, this is Becca, and as you see by the title, I am starting a new adventure with my sister, Sassy Granny Vlogs. And she come up with this collab for us to do between ourselves. And it's just between ourselves, but if I'm not mistaken, she said if you would like to do this yourself, grab you a partner and get you a partner to work with. And you can use the hashtag, the Trashy Journal Sisters. Now, I'm not real fond of that title, but she came up with it and put up the video without consulting me of what I thought about it. It kind of makes me feel like we're saying we're trashy. But no, it's talking about the type of journal we're doing, the Trashy Journal Sisters. So, if you would like to do that, grab you a partner, feel free to use the hashtag and go with it. Alright, so on Shay's video, she showed I think she already had, no, she showed how to put her journal together. She already had her signatures out. She showed how to put her journal together. And then she did some decorating. So, or embellishing, however you want to call it. And then at the end, when she's through with her, what she's going to do on that particular video, she gives me a challenge. So then I go with that challenge that she's given me, and I do something in my book, my trashy junk journal. And you know what? I might have forgot a name. I might have forgot a name on my... Anyway, I may have to redo it. I may have to go look and see. I may have left a name out of the title is what I'm trying to say. I'll have to go check and make sure. It is right in the title of the video, but on my title I was going to put on my book, I may have left a word out. I'll have to go check. But anyway, it's right in the title of this video. So, what I was going to say is I'm going to put my title on my book, and I'm going to do like she did. I'm going to decorate the inside cover and get started with my book. And I will also do the challenge that she left for me to do. And when I get through with my video, I'm going to give her a challenge, because whatever it is that I give her the challenge to do, I'm going to do it in my book before I give her the challenge. So, I hope I'm making sense. This is my first video in this collab, and I'm not really sure how everything's going. I'm just going to do the best I can do. So, first off, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go look and make sure I have all my words for my title. And if I don't, I will get, get that fixed out. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I had it right. So the title is The Trashy Journal Sisters. And I had fixed my title up, and then I got to thinking, was it supposed to be The Trashy Junk Journal Sisters? I had to go back and look at her video and see. So what I've done is I've taken some letters and I put them down on just a piece of white paper. Actually, it's the bottom of a white paper bag that I had cut off. And I made my title using some round alphabets that kind of looks like typewriter keys. If you know what a typewriter looks like. I'm probably showing my age by saying that. Not like a keyboard on a computer, but like a typewriter key. Okay, so this will go in the trash. Here is my title, The Trashy Journal Sisters. So, I am going to, I think I want it right here. Or do I want it right there? Nope, I want it right there. Or do I want it right here? Nope, I want it right there. It looks better right there, I think. So I'm going to use some wet glue. If I can get it to come out. Shay, let me tell you something. You're always saying that no glue works for you except for Elmer's school glue. You know, you can't keep it from clogging up and it's hard to deal with and all of that. Well, let me tell you, I'm the same way. And you know what? I'm going to start using Elmer's school glue. When I get through with the other glues that I have, I am going to use Elmer's because the way they have it in the bottle, and you close it up, it keeps it from clogging up. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I may try some other glue in an empty bottle when I get an Elmer's glue bottle empty. I may try some other glue in it and see if it clogs up or if it works like the Elmer's. And if that's the case, if it works good, then I may buy some more craft type glue and just transfer it into an Elmer's bottle if the top comes off of them. I don't even know. I don't remember if I've ever tried unscrewing the top on an Elmer's bottle. Okay, so that's all I'm doing to the front. I like the cereal box. This is a trashy junk journal, which means it's things you use, things that you would normally throw away. Now, these letters, that's not something I would really normally throw away, but I used them because they're not something that I would normally use either. Okay, I have a lot of stickers that I'm just putting in I've got sticker books and I'm just putting them randomly in sticker books just to use them because I have them. Normally I would give these away, gift them to someone, but they were in the stack to go in my sticker book, so I pulled them out. So I feel like that they're kind of like trash. Kind of like something I would toss in the trash. So, that's all I'm doing to the outside cover of my journal. Now, I did go ahead and put a magazine page on this first page of my journal because I wanted to cover up. See, this is my first signature. What I'm going to do is I am going to link in the comments below, and I will pin the comment to the top where I will link the video where I actually made my junk journal. I made my journal before my sister decided to do this collab, and I did a video of me making my trashy junk journal. So I will have a link in the comments below pinned to the top of the video where I made my journal if you would like to go watch that. So this was my first signature, and I wanted to cover up where I connected my signature to the, my book, to the rest of my book. So this is, let me find it. Alright, this is my first signature, and you can see this, and I will try to cover this up in a way that you can't see that tape. Then this here is my second signature is right here. And then when I get here, I'll try to cover that up some way where you can't see all that tape. But it really doesn't matter if it shows or not, because of the fact that this is a trashy junk journal. It's not meant to be pretty. It's just somewhere to be creative and use things that you would normally trash. Throw in the trash. Okay, so I also will have, well, I already said that, I have my sister's link to her channel in the title. You can click on that, go to her channel, watch her, and see how she put together her her trashy junk journal, and how she is embellishing it, decorating it, whatever word you want to use there. So I'm going to do the inside cover. I'm not going to do it all on camera because it would take entirely too long. But she asked me, said, in her video, she says, Becca, does this inspire anything for you to do in yours? Do you have any ideas? So kind of what she did on the inside front cover of hers kind of inspired what I'm going to do. It's kind of like it, but it's not completely like it. Okay? I have a 1.5 inch stamp punch that punches out square, 1.5 inch square pieces that looks like stamps. It has the little edging that makes it look like a stamp. So I thought what I would do was take my my stamps here that I punched out, and I'm going to fill the inside cover of my book with these punched out stamps. So I'm just showing you how I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to have 7 down, And I'm going to fill the inside of my page with these stamped pieces to embellish my page. So I'm going to turn off or pause the camera. I'm going to go ahead and glue all these pieces down. When I get them glued down, I will be right back. It'll just be a blink of an eye for you. Okay guys, I'm back. Are you ready to see the inside cover? Let's see what I did. There we go. I can't get the edges over here to stay down because it went over onto the seam where it bends. I can't get them to stay down. Maybe when the glue has time to dry good. I just got through with it. So there's my inside cover. I really like the way it turned out. So I have my inside cover done and my first page done. Now, Shay challenged me to make anything out of another cereal box. She said I can make a tag, a tuck, a bookmark, whatever I wanted to make out of another cereal box. So I'm going to set this aside over here. We're going to grab another cereal box. Oops, pulled the wrong box out. Hang on, guys. I got all my boxes stacked inside of another box, and I pulled the wrong box out. So I have this Kellogg's Cornflakes box that I am going to use, and I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Let me find the edge that you can open up. Right here. Okay. So I think I already have an idea of what I want to do. Let's see if I can pull this off. So she challenged me to make something using another cereal box. So I am going to cut the, I wished I could cut straight. I'm going to attempt to cut this right here. Okay. And I'm going to cut it right here. And okay. Trying to straighten that up a little bit. I'm going to cut this right here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make a tuck right here. I am going to use some glue, but I'm also going to staple the bottom and along the side here in a couple of places to make sure that it stays. But I want to make this a tuck. And I want a pretty good bit of glue on it. But like Shay says, these little bottles, either the opening is too small and won't let the glue come out like it needs to, or it gets clogged up. I'm definitely going to try. Well, I'm going to use all the Elmer's glue out of my glue bottle, Elmer's glue bottle, and then I'm going to try putting stronger glue in that bottle and see how that works. See if it clogs up or what. Yes, I'm covering up some of the things I put down, but that's okay. That is totally okay. Totally okay. So let me grab my... I want to put it where the back side of the staples is on the inside instead of the outside. So I'm doing it this way. And I'm just going to do it in 3 places like that. And then I'm going to put one right here. And one right here. To make sure my tuck stays down. And so now what am I going to do with my tuck? Alright, I am going to use this same cereal box, and I'm going to cut this out right here. And I'm going to put that right there, and we can journal on the back side. So I've made a tuck, and I've made a journaling spot right there. And you know what? I may have to put something on this to keep it down. And you know what we can do? We're going to put some clear tape on it. To hold it down. I watch a lady that journals, does trashy journals, and this is one thing she does quite often when something's not wanting to stay down. She just simply uses clear tape over it. So that's what we're doing. And I did tear my page right there. I wonder if I could put a piece of tape over that. When I was using my spatula to didn't get it far enough over. When I used my spatula to press down on my pieces that I glued down, I let it tear my paper. So I'm going to see if this works. We're gonna see if this works. Okay. So there we go. I'm already having to fix my book where I've messed it up. So there we go. Okay. So we have a tuck and we have a journaling spot. I have this page here. I will come back and add something to that later, I'm sure. So let's see what we can do here. Let me grab my... I have a lot of things that I have saved, but they're more like cardboard type things. What is this? Look at there. Just look at there what we can do with this. Let's snip this off right here. We're going to put this right here. But I did want something on there to kind of... But see, most, like I said, most of my things are... What am I trying to say? Cardboard instead of more paper type things that I could glue down. I've got to come up with something that I could use. Let's see, what I might do is, what is this? Nope, there's nothing on those. I have my little box here. It's a little small box that I have kept things in, but like I said, I don't have enough. I wonder if I could... I've seen some people like separate the cardboard to have a smaller, a thinner piece. I wonder if I could do that. I may not be able to do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so that didn't work because it had a perforated place on it. Right there. It was a bubbly water box. Now this one doesn't. I'm just wanting something to decorate my page with. I can't get that. Let me see. Let's see about doing this. Let's do this right here. Let me just tear it. It ain't wanting to tear right. It ain't wanting to tear right. Where's my spatula when I need it? Okay. Let's glue this down right here. Like right in the middle. Right in the middle. Let's do that. I'm going to use my big glue. Okay. There we go. Put that right there. Okay. Now, if I can ever get this off as a thinner piece of paper, I'd like to put it down here somewhere. Look at here, look at here. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna, oops, nope, it's tearing. Okay, better than nothing, guys. Better than nothing. Let's use wet glue on this. This is just not enough glue going on here. Okay, we're going to put this right here just for the fun of it. All right, now, my challenge that I am going to give my sister, if I can find it, I have it over here. There it is. Now, I asked her about this, and I said, what if the thing you give us for a challenge, or that we give each other for a challenge, what if we don't have those items to use? And she said, then you wait until you get the item. What if I don't use the same type thing she uses? What if? So here we go. We're gonna do like she said. And I am going to put some glue, and hopefully this will hold. I don't remember what kind of glue I have in this bottle. I don't remember if it's Elmer's or if it was tacky glue. I don't remember what I put in here. So, Shay, my challenge to you is to make a belly band from the plastic, what is it called? It's not a wrapper. It does, well, it does wrap around the bottle, but it's the, whatever. The plastic wrapper around a bottle. It can be a Dr. Pepper bottle like I used. It could be a, what am I trying to say? A water bottle, a root beer bottle, whatever kind of drink bottle that you have. It can be a green tea bottle, doesn't matter. Any kind of wrapper from a bottle, make a belly band using it as your belly band. Let me see. That's too wide. That's going to pull my paper off. Let me see if I can find something not quite so wide. Not quite so wide that we can use to stick down in there. Guys, I have kept everything that I've had that I thought I could use for crafting. So don't make fun of my material I'm using here. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. I am going to make a little small journaling spot to go inside my belly band using Heart Guard Plus box. This was the box that my little Macy's heart medicine came in, and so I'm gonna put that right here. Now this is not a tuck, so if you don't want that to sit on there, like I can make it go over, but that's kind of, I'm gonna have to let that dry. I may even have to staple one side of it and put tape on the other side because I can't get my staple. I really want me a long arm staple where I can reach into places like that. I may eventually get one. So that is all I'm gonna do today. That's probably long enough. Oh, I don't want to forget my tag up here. Kind of like a little bookmark right there. Let's turn it this way. This come off of one of the baby outfits that I bought for my dolls that I have. So I will kind of decorate that at some point, add stuff to it. So this is what I've completed today. I put my title on the front of my journal. I decorated my inside. I made me a tuck using a cereal box like Shay challenged me to do. I've made a journaling spot to go inside the tuck using the cereal box. I'm using a clothing tag as a bookmark. I did a little decoration to this page. I'm sure more will be added along the line. And I've put my piece down that I've challenged Shay to do, to make a belly band. Decorate as many pages as you want to, but let there be a belly band on one of them. And I've made a journaling spot to slide down into the belly band. So that's what I have accomplished today. And I'm looking forward to seeing what my next challenge will be. So, guys, I don't know what I did there, why that came off. But anyway, be sure to go check out Sassy Granny Vlogs. I will have her link in the title so you can go check her out. The link to the video where I was making my journal is in a pinned comment below. So go check that out if you would like to. And follow along with us and see what and all we do with our journals. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one.